Hello, this is Dean Malone with Compass FX. Hope you're doing well today and getting some good trades. I just want to quickly go over where the market stands as we go into month end for November and we come off the Thanksgiving holiday. Now, I'd mentioned in a previous video that I was expecting a potential short squeeze going into the Thanksgiving Day holiday. A short squeeze is simply a rally in the market against an overall sentiment that is short the market. So what ends up happening as the market rallies up, short positions are squeezed out and closed. Over the holiday, what we saw is a slight up and down movement. And today, though, we saw a gap open on the euro dollar, opening up higher by 91 pips. The pound opened up only 36 pips higher, but the surprise was the Aussie dollar having a gap open today of 123 pips and continue pushing further up. As you can see, last Friday we were down this area around 96, 90 area, and we pushed all the way up about 285 pips to the upside. It's a pretty strong move up, and what we'll be looking to do from this point forward is to fill the gap. Oftentimes filling the gap is moving back towards where the gap started at and then possibly in between the close of the previous bar to the open of the gap. So in this case, we were down here. The open here, which was in the neighborhood of 98.19 up in this area, what we'll look to see if the market's going to fall back towards that gap open and then fill in the difference down here between this low to this high point. And if you're trading the Aussie dollar, just be aware that at the parity level, which is 1 even, there are a number of offers and bids in the market. So a little bit of a battle near that parity level. But back on the euro dollar, we got a little bit of risk on today, and then the market fell back over towards 3,300. So it didn't take out 34 as some had expected on this rally push to the upside, falling back to 133. The pound as well did not rally as strong as expected and fell back to the 155 even where we sit right now. I suspect from this point forward we'll see month end come into play. So as we go into month end, you would expect to see the euro pound make a move in relationship to the euro and a disconnect between the euro and the pound. Most likely we could potentially see the euro try to pick back up one more time as the pound sinks down a little bit more, or vice versa, depending upon the risk on, risk off sentiment in the Eurozone related to the sovereign debt crisis. So we really didn't have that short squeeze rally like I expected to have, but we did see today a nice rally up, start off with a gap open, look for the market to fill the gap back down towards where we started. And we've seen that today as the pound moved back towards the gap open and the euro dollar as the market too moved back towards gap open. The only thing yet to see happen is the Aussie dollar, but there's some analysts expecting the Aussie dollar to go back to parity. That's 1 Aussie dollar for 1 US dollar, that 1.00. If that comes into effect, there could be a little bit of tug of war to see which way it goes from there. Well, folks, it's Dean Malone with Compass FX. I just wanted to give you a review of what took place over the Thanksgiving Day holiday related to the potential short squeeze that many folks were expecting, having seen it happen over the last 5 to 6 years. Well, this is Dean Malone with Compass FX. Y'all make it a great day. Get some good trades. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.